Today, I recreated Delfino Plaza from Super Mario Sunshine inside of Minecraft. I'm going to use a 3D model for the basic layout, and then I'm going to use a video I recorded for the details. I booted up Minecraft, created a new world, and recreated Delfino Plaza. Here's how. So first I start with the basic floor. The walls are bricks, and then I made the front come out like this. And then I did some adjustments on the side and added quartz bricks on the top for the ground. I know this is stupid, but for the sewer entrance, I used a red shulker box. I know it doesn't look that good, but it's the best I can do for now. So next, I added the grass beside it with all the trees. The grass was a little light for actual grass, so I used some lime concrete powder. And then for the trees, I used some strip acacia logs and some jungle leaves and made a pattern like this. And then I built the giant statue of the Pianta. And then I added some walls on the side and added some blue coral. Now I added some more grass with the trees, but this time there was an outer part like this. So I used some mushroom stems and sandstone, and then for the design like this, so I got some smooth red sandstone stairs, prismarine stairs, and then used some prismarine block, whatever this is. And then I added some blue coral on the outside for decoration. Now I started building the fountain that's behind the giant Pianta. So I built the dolphin. I know it looks like a stingray, but whatever. And then I needed to make the pineapples that go there. I tried different things like a bee nest, a bell, which didn't turn out good. So I just settled for some golden bean blocks and zombie heads. Now I started building Town Hall in the middle. The building's round, so I had to make some changes. And for the roof, I used some copper stairs. Now it has another level, so I added some more white concrete and some copper stairs. And for the top, there was a red pipe with a giant pineapple in it, so I just made a giant pineapple. And for the windows, I used some blue ice and colored concrete. For the door, I used some red concrete, and with the invisible item frames, I put some blue ice in it to make a little window. Then I made the buildings that surround the town hall. So for the first level, I used some bricks, and for the second level, I used some strip acacia log. And for the ceiling, I, for some reason, used some andesite stairs. And then I added some windows to the buildings. And then these little black things right on the side, I don't consider them as windows because they're too tiny, so I just put some black concrete in an invisible items frame. Sorry if I suck at speaking, I don't know what I'm not good at this type of thing. So now I started making the building to the left of Town Hall. I settled for some smooth sandstone because that looked correct. And then for the roof, I couldn't settle on which color would best represent yellow. So I tried some end stone stairs, but that looked weird, so I just settled for some wooden stairs. And for the door, I used some bricks, and on the sides, I added little tiny stairs to make it fancy. And for this brick part, I used some birch signs. And then I made the long building beside it. My 3D model that I'm looking at is pretty inaccurate. This is because this thing is here instead of over here where it actually should be. I don't know what happened. Also, why is My Little Pony the texture? So that's why I have a video for reference and a different 3D model, but it's not colored. And then I started making the building to the right of Town Hall. And then for the roof, I used some blue copper stairs. And then like the birch signs for this brick part, I just used some acacia signs instead. Next, I made the townhouses right beside it. And the wanted Mario sign, for that, I just got a warped sign and said Mario wanted, and then just got a Steve head. And for this type of building, I decided to use some pink glazed terracotta. I don't know why. And as you can see, in between the townhouses and town hall, you have this ramp thing. For this, I just used some white concrete powder. And then again, there is these black hole things right here, so I just added that on the side. And then I added this part that goes down right beside the canal. I recreated the dolphin from earlier, but then for the shine thing, I didn't have enough space, so I just put this. I started making this building here over near the corner. For this jail part, I used some bricks, and for the other part, I used some smooth red sandstone. Then I added some palm trees that are beside it that are right at the shore. But then this part actually has this building in the air connected between these two buildings. So for the roof, it was a little darker, so I used some nether bricks. And now I made this tall building that goes over here. Now I was making this part that goes out to where the lighthouse was. For the ground, I used some white concrete because that looked good. And by accident, I made this all repeaters, and then I started making the lighthouse. I made the bottom and then I made the top. And then I started making the canal. For the canal, on this dock thing, I used some iron bars and some calcite. Then I started making the tallest building inside of Delfino Plaza, the one with the giant satellite. And then for the satellite, I used some andesite stairs, and it actually looked pretty decent. There's a lot of stuff in here, so it'd take way too long to go through everything, so I'm just gonna skip to the end. This took a ton of time to make, so I would appreciate it if you subscribed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week when I recreate Peach's castle from Super Mario 64. Goodbye!